So what? Oh my God! Today's like 23rd June 2022. I've been talking a lot about Deshaun Watson recently, the whole debacle. But well, then of course today is gonna be like 100. I mean, like we're talking like 97 for a high. Daytona Beach, Florida. What's up? So I thought it'd be kind of cool. Like I'm kind of like I keep running out of things to talk about, and then all of a sudden something pops up. Again, just so y'all know, I'm doing this for health purposes. That's why this video's been going on. These videos have been going on YouTube every single day. And I've been a size 6 since 2012. I should talk about this whole issue with regard to my sneezing that I had for a while, and how it's just completely gone. Maybe I'll make another video about that sometime. But this one's about what I knew of fatherhood as a child. This country, United States of America, is so just repulsive and repugnant, evil, wicked. They get away with these things, and these women. Oh, look at the beautiful view, y'all. Not that so much they get away with, but they're encouraged to. They're not mothers, okay? They're just despicable people, and they're mentally ill. But we've got to. I mean, yeah, okay, they're mentally ill, so we shouldn't punish them or, train them in the honest way they should live. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, this is so severely bad. My situation was like this, alright? I met my father when I was 17. I was a very disobedient, just a delinquent, just a little punk-ass child. And people say you're supposed to have the authority from your father. No, you need to have your nurturing from your father and comfort of your father. But I think it's because I didn't have any clarity in life and the stability of mother and father. And of course most Americans, even when they do have their mom and dad together in their life, it's just complete total chaos. I don't know of any situation. I don't know one situation whereby I can say, well, you got great parents. They're really honorable, loving, dignified people. So I didn't know what I thought when I would see another child when they would talk about their daddy or their father. We're talking like in Taft Elementary School. What's up? Lakewood, Ohio, just sort of waste day of Cleveland. I would think, oh, okay, that's the kind of boy or girl who has a daddy. I never even thought of like where a child came from. Eventually, when I got older, I started learning. I'm not kidding you. We're talking like 9, 10 years old, y'all. Now, I got involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters at Greater Cleveland as an adult. A big, they kind of call it mentoring program. I'd be the mentor thing. When the child was 9 years old. And then we were getting more heavily involved, hanging out together when he was like 14. And obviously, when you got to be 18, we even before, probably like 16, 17, 18, we weren't hanging out as much. His dad got involved more in his life, but just thinking that time when he was 9, 10 years old, and obviously me, I really just thought that I just came from that thing of I didn't know, like I said, how the whole thing went down with regard to mommy and daddy doing what they did, in 1979 on that day of, February sometime, I came out 11/22. I think I was supposed to be born the 5th of December. I might have been like a week or two early. But I finally learned about what a father was probably more when I was getting into my teens, like 13, 14 years old. My mom got narked. She got sold cocaine to the wrong person. She got hit with cocaine trafficking, did 3 years in prison. I think me being with my grandparents may have opened my eyes a little bit to see what, holy shit, I think I see a big gecko. Let's go get him on video. I don't want to scare it too much before it runs away. Yeah, I see it. Oh my god, it's a big gecko. Might be like I'll show you. Oh, for the record, my gecko. That's a big one, right? It's cute. Really adorable. You are so beautiful. I think these things are so cute, you know? See, look at that. What's up? Blind man finds gecko. I can catch things when they're moving pretty good. Well, yeah, I got diagnosed with these neurological diseases at the age of 17, too, so it maybe influenced the meeting of my father. I don't need to get into all the meeting of the father thing, but just what I thought of fatherhood, it just wasn't exist. It didn't. There wasn't. It was only for certain people. I had no idea. So we're talking like teens to really what understanding what really fatherhood is, and how the whole like you had sex and that's how you have a child. I didn't even know this stuff. Like, and then when I started like learning throughout, I guess when my mother was away, and I met my grandfather, so that like grandmother and grandfather, and then they had their 4 children. Oh, they came from them, and that may have been what it is. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But there's other things around. We just never talked about fatherhood or motherhood. It's that severe how bad it is, and what these women in this country are doing, and lying, committing their perjury, tampering, you know, coercing people the way that they are. It is so, and they think they're going to get dollars out of it, but I don't think it's even that. I don't think, because they used to do child support. All these guys are just skipping out on paying child support, you know, doing the whole white supremacy thing, working in the system, earning dollars to pay the mother for the residual income of the prostitution fees. These people just need to be set straight, stars to it. We can't just have, you know, this fake compassion and mercy on people for their mental illnesses. And I talk about these, it's extreme OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. They want to control everything. It's really a power trip is what it is. I've talked to a lot of people about it recently, and you know, I don't want to get involved in the professionals as much, you know, the experts, the clinical people, but yeah, just people who've gone through it. I mean, I'm thinking of men that I know right now. I mean, obviously this man, we're pretty close, you know, he's got a great father. He's from India, you know, and there's a lot of, well, there was a single mother back there. We had a flood back in November. She left the children, and they do the whole single mom thing. That's just extreme mental anguish, just severely damaging on a child. I'm looking around. I remember, you know, down the street. I know a lot of these guys are going through stuff right now. Their children are, and of course me, my situation. I have 7 children, y'all. I can't even get a hearing. I'm honored though. I realize, I'm like, okay, why? That's what's going on. Okay, and well, it's your fault that you can't get a hearing, because your disability, and it is my fault for the disability and the neurological disease is doing better than anybody else with this, that's for sure. But I'm really glad in my situation. I talk about my situations in different videos, but this video is specifically about what I knew of fatherhood as a child. It just wasn't my kind of thing. I didn't come from that kind of thing, so that doesn't apply to me. I didn't know that fathers are to exist with children, with their children, and of course mothers. That's how fucked up my mind was as a child. I just wasn't trained and taught, and of course it was always taught to me too that my father was extremely dangerous, horrible criminal record, and just didn't want anything to do with me. He's just neglected me, and it was never there. But in reality, I finally met him. He had absolutely no criminal record. Wasn't the slightest bit dangerous. I got issues with different things he's done, and obviously I don't agree on everything. But I mean, I love him very much. He's an awesome man. My mom, she's, and you know, most of the situations, these children and family services fucks, these little cunts. You know, you got this sheriff right here, shithead I call him. He's complained about juvenile justice centers, and well, they're the ones that are aiding and abetting these things. Who was aiding and abetting my mother in her extreme mental illness of not just OCD, but you know, passive aggressive and ADHD, and it just goes on and all kinds of shit, bipolar, borderline personality disorder. Everybody around these people were just like aiding and abetting that stuff. So we're gonna keep it under 10 minutes here. So look at this, look at the eyesight. I love it. So I didn't exist. No such a thing, for me at least. Now I know what it is.